Hello, 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 everybody! After 7 long months. Hello, I am Mira, your DM for the evening. Would my lovely players introduce themselves and their characters from top to bottom?
Oh, that's me. Hi, I'm Arthur. I will be playing Captain Coriolis of the Vengeful Dead, so name the name it. Um and Pete Moss? The question mark is supposed to be in there.
It's intentional. Oh
Boom.
wait, I'm next.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Magic. Um, I am playing a man known as Seeker. He's a satyr, and he is vibing, unaware of the danger, just in the other room.
Hi, I am Oatmeal. I will be playing the professor. He does not like the bog.
Hello, I am KT and I am playing Sasha Redacted, Sammy's sister, who really hopes not to hate snakes at the end of this.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Talatala, and I'm playing Amber and Box Pyreson. I don't remember what's happening. I haven't had the time to re-listen.
Don't worry, we are going to be doing a recap in just a few seconds.
Yay!
All right, I, as your mind-fogged DM, will do their best to tell you what they remember, what happened, and then Oatmeal, since you were the one of the people who were able to listen to everything fully, hopefully you will be able to help fill the gaps if necessary.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so where we last left off, we had ended up in a snow-covered bog, thanks to the Ellipsis deciding, no, we're not gonna go to a certain other place. We're going here, and here we are in a winter wonderland. Oh my, a winter wonderland that makes you forget things.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, After traversing through several literal snow-covered pitfalls, we managed to find an amnesiac Peat Moss? Question mark.
Mm-hmm.
And were able to bring her back to the Ellipsis, wherein it was revealed that there is some silence gobbling up gobbling up some memories. Um, in the beginning, sorry, my brain just remembered this very funny bit. Uh, Sasha got teased about her having a crush and exchanging
I.
letters.
How dare you?
And then, on as the tables turned, so did Seeker and Coriolis get teased.
Also, I was right
They're-
about Waterwalk.
yes, you were right. And so there were very many flustered people in the party. Uh, Jumping back with Peat Moss, she was currently having some memory issues, while also whenever she sneezes, she changes ages. That's an issue.
Mm-hmm.
One of those got kind of resolved with Sasha casting a channel divinity to help the professor uh, with the Greater Restoration. And she got back some memories and remembered Seeker. So she has one memory of Seeker and the fact that, oh, most of her life has been a lie. Concern.
Mm-hmm.
Well, as I remember, she has. Sorry to jump in.
It's
It's
like the certain.
unclear what's been real and what's not.
Yes, that's what I meant. Like it's the uncertainty she remembers.
Mhm.
She remembers that moment of uncertainty and then also alongside Seeger. And then there was an argument about shoes between Pete Moss, and Seeker.
He needs shoes. Sorry, I'll shut up.
Do not. Sorry.
That argument, very, very well replayed right there. And then, putting that aside, we had Sammy's current alter, Nigh, or as he was originally called before being known Nightingale, Numb. But something else happened right after Greater Restoration was cast on Nigh. Someone else appeared. Someone else, a new alter, resurfaced. Nigh was not as alone as he thought. And that's where we left off. Any questions? Anything I missed?
The letter?
Yes, the letter. There was some exchanging of letters between another mystery. Gosh dang it. Someone who looks like Pete.
A Peat Contrail, specifically.
Peat Contrail, thank you. Peat Contrail.
Yeah.
And they did, Sasha and her have been exchanging a few letters, and the mystery has deepened with that regard.
I can't believe the professor stole her.
And then memorized it.
I memorized it. I'm gonna die.
In this room that we are in, Coriolis and Seeker are outside, with I think Amber and Box. And then inside this sort of room with a jungle gym, is Nigh, Professor, Sasha, and Pete. And Sasha did think to secure the door. And Pete Moss had cast enhance ability wisdom on Nigh. So that is I think the only spell that's up, because Intellect Fortress, while it was cast before, only lasts an hour, and it's probably been that long.
Okay. All right. I guess we are now jumping back in media res. If anyone else does anyone else have any questions?
What has
before we
happened
start?
with this specific altar so far again?
They
Can't
had tilted Nye's head and went, "Well, isn't this interesting?"
Okay, sorry. Sasha reaction was to punch.
Sasha, no.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yes, though.
There we go. So...
Any questions other than that?
I don't believe so.
No.
I feel like that was pretty comprehensive.
I think I'm good.
Okay. All right. Then you guys have what was said in the body of one Sammy Jax, currently in the form of Nigh.
Pardon, we don't know the Jack's name.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
that was erased from history, my dear.
Right. Gosh, it's been so long.
My last name's redacted, how dare you?
Of Sammy redacted. So, yeah. Feel free to start reacting to this new altar that's resurfaced.
Alright, there we go. What now?
That doesn't seem normal.
Sasha just looks tired.
Is that normal? Should I drop enhance ability?
I have no idea.
Just leave it for now. Hello, dear.
Okay.
Do you remember us?
Hello, Professor.
And Gran! It's so nice to see you.
It's a very weird emphasis you put on that vowel.
Well, of course. And dear sister, hello.
Alright, I don't think you're the one referred to as Numb, or Nightingale, or Nigh.
Oh, no, certainly not. My name is Vale.
Vale.
Welcome to Nigh.
I
I'm sorry. I couldn't get in front of that one.
So, okay, well, not who we expected, but,
Oh, no, you wouldn't expect me. I'm new, so to speak.
oh, alright.
Well,
It happened
happy
right before
birthday.
the split.
Uh,
Quite a pity.
After?
Right before.
Right before. Ah.
So interesting.
Oh, yes?
They're looking at their hand, kind of. Wasn't expecting black.
Hmm. Yes, there was a redesign.
Interesting. I'm gonna roll a d20 here. That's not the right server. That's not the right roll zone. Duh. Okay, yeah. All right. uh, they're as they're kind of looking at their hand, you see kind of like a ripple go up from their fingertips up their shoulder and kind of through the through
The body?
yeah, through the body, sorry. Through the body, and interestingly enough, with the clothing as well, until much better. You know, really, black isn't my color. It's so nice to meet you, Professor.
I didn't know this was gonna happen. How dare you use this against me?
For context, dear listeners, I asked my dear friend KT to draw me a picture of dear Vale.
I feel like you made me make the knife to stab me with. What the hell?
That is an interesting design, Vale.
Oh, you think really? I do love the shade of red. Black is so tacky.
Pete looks mildly offended.
Sasha looks upset.
Oh,
So,
really?
is this because you've spent too much time with Kid? Is this sort of a learning the ropes of existence, which I hope you're enjoying, by the way?
Oh, it's fantastic.
I
Oh, this is so fascinating. I haven't actually been outside. It's always been Nigh fronting, you see.
You're-
Such a bore.
You're not my brother.
Sasha?
Oh no. What makes you think that, dear sister?
Don't call me that.
Why not? It's the truth.
If you were my brother, you wouldn't look this way. This
Sasha.
is not a redesign.
Oh, why not?
So, you obviously know me. So,
Oh, I know everything Nigh knows.
right, you've just kind of been like run like a background process during the
Mhm.
whole everything.
Exactly.
Cool. May I ask just sort of very bluntly, because honestly, I'm kind of hoping that you'll get to the point. What do you want? what's your, next 10 minutes? What's your plan? Are we looking at a hostile situation? Are you gonna giggle more? Are you hungry?
Are you really my brother? This doesn't feel right.
Well, I'm a part of him.
Have you always been a part of him like the others?
Like I said, I'm new.
After the
Let's-
abduction and before the split. Am I right?
True. All quite true.
Right. So just sort of our game plan here. Just give us the expected minutes. You know.
Well, a magician never gives
Yes, they
everything
do.
away. Not everything.
You're
They have some secrets.
5 minutes old.
Oh, shut up. I may not have been out, but I have existed for, time gets weird in a head.
Well, it's been a few days.
Feels like months.
Hmm.
7 months, to be exact.
It has not been 7 months.
Don't do this to me.
How would you know? You're not in his head.
I'm...
May
Professor just folds his hands in front of his mouth. He's not going to explain why he is the person who knows best about how much time has fucking passed.
may I roll insight on the situation?
Go ahead.
I'd love to do the same.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. May I use physical dice?
Yes, you may use physical dice. Anyone who wants to use physical dice of any kind may do so.
Okay.
Where's this?
17.
Also 17. No, wait.
Damn.
18.
Guys, just put your rolls in the chat so I can see who's got what.
I forgot. Thank you.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
I'm not making an insight.
Okay. All right. Sasha, you get. They are telling the truth. They are a part of your brother. They are also very new. Peat Moss, you get this kind of desperate, mischievous vibe from them. There's something they're not saying, but they're also being kind of genuine at the same time.
Okay. She kind of does prayer hands and goes, okay. If you know everything that Nigh knows, you should also know that you are in a room full of people who really, really, really want Nigh and his name is Sammy, right?
Yeah.
And Sammy and every part of him to be okay.
Well, you're doing a really bad job at it.
Well, it's a work in progress, Mr. 5 minutes old.
Literally just restored some of your memory. Thank you very much.
Yeah, and it fucking hurt.
Would you have rather it stayed missing?
I don't know. Made him go offline.
You're Irish now.
Mother pecker.
They're still figuring out their accent.
Yes.
I'm so new, I don't know what I sound like yet. Sorry.
My point is, we want you to be okay. You can...
Our definitions of okay are going to be rather different. They kind of stretch a little bit and swirl around in their really pretty red dress.
I'm sorry for accusing you of not being my brother.
Oh, you know he loves you. We all do. Heaven
Raises
knows
a bit of an
why.
eyebrow.
What are you telling us, Vale?
Oh, well, I know you're not going to like it, and you'll try to stop me.
Well,
I also know that this ship is damn sentient, so I'd rather if it is all okay with you, I won't share anything.
well, let's get one thing out of the way. We know that you are still under a geas to capture a seeker.
Then you should know what I'm planning,
Ah.
shouldn't you?
Is it to capture Seeker?
Oh, well, that would be telling.
I mean,
but you should know I will be rather active outside of the ship.
there's not much out there.
At least right now.
Correct.
You don't know, I might get some other chances.
Maybe. But
If you
for now, we're going to be working very hard to keep Seeker safe from you. I hope you understand. You are friends, after all.
I have a thought. At least, I'm not. I can't be. I can't afford to be.
do you care about us at all?
They look a little conflicted.
Sasha looks so sad.
With what I was created to do, because, of course, I serve a purpose just as well as any of the others, I can't really afford to. But that doesn't mean. Well, this is a little smidge. Don't look so sad.
How am I supposed to not?
They
Put
kind
the hand on
of
my
grumble to themselves. It's not like I hate you. It's not like I'm doing this because I hate everybody and want the world to burn.
That's not. I just don't like seeing my brother go through this.
I was created so Nigh wouldn't have to. Kind of does a gesture with his hand.
Betray us?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We
Fair
are
enough.
protector.
Didn't seem the sort. At least not
Didn't-
once he got one set of memories back.
Yes. One of the reasons why it hurts is because Nye's entire existence was to protect Sammy. We're both protectors, you see. We both do the things that he does not want to do that would damage him.
Oh, you're all of the programming.
Exactly.
Oh, buddy.
Now Nye can go back to being poor, numb little woe is me.
Mm-hmm. And you can be a good little servant for your masters.
Exactly. There's a reason why I took this form out, you know.
Yes, I had a suspicion.
They kind of bear fangs at you.
What if we told you that we have a way to help you circumvent those orders? What would you say?
Good fucking luck.
There's no point in convincing a program not to do its job.
Oh yes, I'm quite the robot, you see.
I didn't mean it like that.
Well,
Gives you kind of a side hug, Sasha.
Sorry, I'm by nature going to be antagonistic. I hope you understand. It doesn't mean I don't love you any less. It's just that I have a role to play to keep him safe. After all, we keep the body safe.
This isn't how you protect someone.
There's a certain logic to it.
I
If-
know
know.
you,
Alright.
Sasha, I know you do not remember what our parents did to us as children.
I have enough of a feeling.
With stuff that happens like that, especially with how young we were, Sammy was, there was a shattering. The first shattering with rage.
I'm aware.
And when you're that little, danger does not look the same. We are. I'm trying, Sasha. We're trying to keep the body safe. So that when all the other pieces come home, there'll be a body left. Still. For the host personality to come home to.
We do, I think, have all of them here.
Oh, except for Love.
Oh, gosh darn it.
Lorem.
Right.
Me forgetting.
What was the name? Lorm?
Lorem, yes.
Oh, Laura.
Lorem, like... Huh, okay.
Lorem
Lorem.
Parif.
Lorem Epsom.
I'm choir.
Lorem
Oh.
Quire Parif. Yes.
It's honestly lucky that he's not here either.
You know, he probably would have punched you. Actually, no, he probably wouldn't have. He would have wanted to.
Exactly.
Okay, well, it sounds like the best way forward is to collect all of those pieces and cram them back in.
We might need his god's help for that. Prismatone, goddess of...
Goddess of soul, character, and voice.
And she's been a little hard to contact lately.
Well, that's God's for you.
Right, but, well, before we can pick up lore, we need to deal with the silence that's outside.
Also,
Ooh, so
speaking
there
of
is something
silence,
out there.
Sasha narrows her eyes a little bit. My memories were taken of
Vale
what
looks
happened.
Vale
Why
looks
do-
innocent.
Why do you seem to remember more than I do or Sammy does about what happened with our parents? Are you connected to silence?
Not exactly. It's, well, being a protector memory, you keep things from the host. Things he's not ready to face.
Wonderful. Okay.
Okay, well, we're going to go. I'm going to fetch you some lunch. We're going to deal with the silence. You're going to stay here.
Oh, how boring. You're a bore, Professor.
I've got some birdseed here. You want some birdseed?
I am not Nigh. But thank you.
Okay, oh, I have some... Starts digging through pockets. I think these mushrooms are edible.
Best not test that.
They look
conflicted.
They don't know if they like mushrooms.
Hang on. Starts digging comically deep in her pockets. There might be some dried meat. Oh, it's not dry.
Well, they look interested.
Oh, gosh. Maybe not in front of the professor.
Don't...
Oh, are you vegetarian?
No, no. And Sasha, hush, he doesn't know.
Fair.
I mean, it's in my hammer space. It's as fresh as it gets, I think.
They make grabby hands.
I mean, do you want me to cook it up for you?
They make grabby hands. They wish for the raw meat.
Let me do hang on. Let me do a hammer space roll. That's a 1.
Oh no.
Well,
Okay.
That's probably
let
for the
me
best.
hold on, because this is still Pete Moss's hammer space, so there is a 50-50 chance. She pulls out what she was looking for, which it seems to be some meat that's been very neatly wrapped, along with an explosion of bright, screaming pink glitter.
what?
Why?
I hate her from inside the cloud of glitter. I don't even know who she is. I don't know who I'm talking about. But I hate her.
Okay.
Please don't feed my brother glitter.
I think the meat's fine.
Please.
The paper's not, but it tosses it at him.
Sasha like inches away because no, don't get glitter on
Yeah.
her.
Do you have a contamination shower somewhere?
I do.
Can I use it?
Yes, but we
Oh,
need to
no.
get out of this room with him still in it.
You have your opportunity because I'm just imagining that 7 to try and catch the darn thing splats him on the face.
Blech.
Oops. Well, glitter kind of fits with the
iron.
dress. Anyway.
Wait, no, that wasn't in character. Iron. Nom 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 nom. They start gnawing on it.
Okay. Professor's gonna go to the door, and gesture the other two to come closer.
Sasha looks hesitant, but will follow for now.
And Pete will coalesce to keep from getting glitter on everyone.
Okay. Mira, what do I have to do, to, like trying to get out the door without letting the cat outside, have professors... Huh?
Roll stealth, but with advantage, because I'm pretty sure Ellie will be helping.
Okay.
Can Pete guidance him?
Yes.
Okay.
Guidance.
Guidance. That's a D4, right?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank goodness it was advantage. That is... Where's my stealth? Okay, not bad. Okay, total of 17. Sorry. Wait, 18. 13 plus 4... Wait, okay, hang on a second.
13 plus 4 plus 1?
Plus 1 is 18. Okay, for some reason my head said it was 17, but it is in fact 18. Well.
That's a vote.
Buddy.
For all of the listeners, I rolled at disadvantage because they're
Noms.
they are currently trying to nom the bit of meat that's still kind of stuck on their face cartoonishly. Yeah, they got a 4, so they're very distracted by the meat.
Nice. Everybody gets out. Professor closes the door and secures it again.
You hear a "God damn it!"
Sorry, dear. All right. Pete or not Pete or whomever. This
Frank.
way.
I'll take whomever. Like half of her hair is now just flat from the glitter blast. She will follow.
Yeah, he'll just walk further in the ellipsis, down a bit of hall, round a corner to a door that has it's like a normal shower but with more knobs. But yeah, it's a decon shower.
Meanwhile, while the decon shower is occurring, hey, author, magic, Tala, do you guys want to read to the recording what has been going off screen?
Okay, let's start from the top.
I'm so sorry. I had to mute because I was dying.
So, Amber has taken out the Uno cards, and we rolled to see who was winning. Seeker rolled a 19, Amber rolled a 16, Box rolled a 2 because they don't know how to play. They're just happy to be collecting cards with nice colors on them.
Seeker was sorry. Seeker was going to throw, so Box has a better chance of winning. And
Amber was busy seething at the fact that she was losing Uno until she remembered that she can just cheat. So we rolled to see how subtly she could eat the cards. Seeker did not beat the DC. Box did. So they pointed at Amber and went, Amber, why are you eating the cards? I wanted those.
Baby.
Seeker did like a yes.
Amber called them a narc.
Oh, Joel, how could you?
Oh, yeah. Well, what are you, a cop?
Forsaken, betrayed, slighted.
Yeah, betrayal.
I'm no cop, but I'm the other person at the table. Not you two, Box.
I don't know. Sounds like cop behavior to me.
Fine, we'll continue the game. I'm not going to be happy about it, but it's also quite fun. And then Seeker is going to cheat, and I got a 12.
Amber got a 14, so she is still seething.
Seeker looks directly at her and just eats a fucking card to play that game. And then eventually, no, go ahead.
Box is just like the majority of the deck is like eventually just in Box's hand, and they're looking at both of them eating the cards, holding their cards very close to their chest, and just squinting at both of them.
And then Seeker looked at Vox and was just like, "Hey, Vox, do you want some more cards? I have a green skip right here, just waiting for your name to be on it."
Oh, yippee! I love green skips.
Oh,
Like giving Vox all of his cards.
Amber does the same, and by like the very end, just the last third of the deck is just in Box's hand, and they just go, I have the most cards. I think that I win.
You did! Good job, Vox!
Yep, you did great, Box. Anyways, next time Box won't be there to save your butt, and I will kick you into the dirt.
You will not be shown mercy next time. I will decimate you.
In your dreams, you overgrown flower bush, you couldn't beat me if you tried.
Oh, you pitiful bushfire! You could only dream of besting me. You are losing before you decide to eat the Uno cards.
Guys, please don't yell at each other. Coriolis has been meditating in the background.
An advanced Uno strategy that you just didn't understand. Oh, hey guys, and that's when you guys exited.
Hello. It went interestingly. So apparently.
Hi.
Oh wait, nope. Professor's taking Peat to the thing, so they'll just go.
They'll
Oh,
Yeah,
be
bye,
Pete's just
guys.
like, hi, excuse me, hello, yes, I need to get by. There's no glitter on the flaming Uno cards.
There's the glitter is unrelated to Sammy / Nigh.
Is that a good thing or
Long story short, nobody should go in there currently. Nigh does not look like Nigh. We found a new altar who is basically the personification of the Gios, I think, mixed in with Sammy stuff.
great?
That looks like Valari.
Mm.
Huh.
Sort of.
That seems bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody told him that the professor doesn't like vampires.
Our lips are sealed.
I messed up a little bit. Hopefully he doesn't figure it out.
What did you say their name was?
They're going by Vale?
Vale. Got it.
Professor will come back. Well, that was interesting.
We got out of there because Pete distracted him with raw meat. That's where the glitter came from. Apparently, her pocket was glitter bombed or something.
Why did you have
I don't know. She kept saying, I hate her. I don't know who she is, but I hate her?
She's taking a decon shower.
I really wish I had context for that.
Same.
She doesn't
Pete
seem
will
to know the context.
Pete will appear behind the professor, like, yeah, context would be great. Her hair is now a solid sphere around her face.
Sasha nods understandingly.
Speaking of which, the deal out in the swamp, the forest, I think we've established that whatever's out there is not normally part of the atrocities. And you said it was related to silent. Looks at Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah, we explained earlier it's sort of a remnant of deity magic of the former version of the deity silence. The current one is much more agreeable, but the magic is still left over, and well, this is the second time it's shown up in a place, kind of messed it up, and eaten some people's memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lynn
is
too small to help. The last kind of person who was in charge of silence kind of took the throne, so to speak, from what it normally is.
great. So is this is this a problem that we pray about, that we do an exorcism about, that we set on fire about?
We have to find, well, it'll probably take the form of some kind of monster or something. The other one was something akin to, it was some kind of hydra. Maybe a false hydra? But, well, it took the form of a humanoid first, and then, transformed into the hydra. So we might be looking for, I would say, a person or a monster of some sort.
Okay.
We kind of probably have to kill it.
Well,
I will say fire did work pretty well last time.
It did work pretty well last time. Though maybe not in a forest.
I can. I'm used to. I think using magic around here. Okay. Is it like a false hydra? How like? Okay. Can we handle this here and now, or should we go grab some people and then deal with it?
I don't know,
I mean,
but also, hey Mira, is the ellipsis still on the fritz?
Yep.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the ellipsis is not going to be going anywhere.
Yeah.
You can use it as a base to have a rest, but
Mhm.
you guys can't
Travel.
go anywhere.
Yeah. Professor gestures at the console where a few of the buttons are blinking erratically. This craft isn't going anywhere until, well, either until that outside lets up a little bit, or, well, it might just take some time, but it's time that would be wasted, really, if we just decided to sit around and wait.
Okay.
Is the problem the silence, or
I
is
don't know. I thought it was the temporal disturbance, but I'm not sure.
right? There's a temporal disturbance as well as silence, right?
Right.
Do you still have problems with your? Is your age more stable now, or it looks at Pete?
I mean, I haven't.
Don't sneeze. Don't sneeze. Please don't sneeze.
I feel like
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to. I mean, if I've been here for a while, if I can get my memories back, maybe I could help account for the temporal disturbance. Certainly sounds like something I'd be interested in.
Probably. You, I met somebody with that name who kind of looks like you, who seemed to know a great deal about the temporal messiness of the bog, but that was a good 30 years ago. No, 50 years ago.
Huh.
Yeah. But again,
Okay.
bog, temporally messed up. You live in the bog. I don't know how this all works out. But you know Seeker and might have met me. We're not sure. Unless I met somebody else who has a similar name.
Sasha blushes.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I feel like closer to the age that you are, gestures at the professor, than the age that
Seeker
these two
is.
are. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I have the experience to back it up, but my back hurts too much for me to be in my 30s. Looks at Seeker.
little younger.
25. I need to get out of this hole. Anyway.
I didn't know you were 30, Seeker. Wow.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
I don't look that old, do I?
Um,
He pulls out like a little hand mirror.
You look fine. Trust me.
How are your joints feeling?
Coriolis is going to just very gently just kind of like put Uno cards in Amber's lap, like, hey, look, chaos.
look, food.
Fine, this works. She'll eat them.
Eats like sandwich.
My joints are fine.
All right, so
Sasha will refrain from making any comments.
we, well, as we sort of just figured out, probably our best course of action is to try to alleviate something outside, because that might help you, and that might help us get the ship moving. Sound up, very sound order of operations, I think. However, now we have to decide: do we want to rest up before going to address what's outside, or is there some reason that we need to deal with it now?
Rest would be preferable, I think. But maybe you know something I don't. Looks at Peat.
My instinct is to go after this thing before it affects more people. But we're not going to be very effective if we're not at the top of our game. One thing that I'd like to do before we leave the area entirely is maybe do a scan for, I don't know, bolt holes or wherever I was staying before, in case there's
Other people?
other people. Obviously, I'm pretty sure this entire place is kind of sparsely populated, but if I have notes on the temporal anomaly, then that could solve a lot of problems.
It would be nice to know if it's going to affect us or not, because I don't know about you, but I don't want to get younger. Or older. That would be complicated.
Yeah, and I honestly don't know what happens if my timeline progresses to the point where I'm like 500 or whatever. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
I mean, you went from 15 to 8, so I think it seems to be jumping up and down within, well, if I had to guess, probably within spans of your life that you've already lived.
She was like 50 at one point, or excuse me, like 60s or older. Which
if that's the case, then Professor is assuming that she's supposed to be 60 and that this is jumping around within that space. So he could be wrong, but
Also, Seeker, when you lived in this area, there wasn't any temporal stuff?
No, not that I can remember.
I wonder what happened.
Just a bunch of Fae stuff, right?
A lot of face stuff.
Right.
Honestly, it's maybe a miracle me and my mother lived so close to the village.
Okay, well, I, out of character, am unsure if there will be consequences for taking a long rest, because I don't think any of our classes benefit from a short rest in any significant manner, because the bards haven't used bardic inspiration and the monk hasn't used any key points.
As DM, you guys are free to take a long rest.
Yay.
Specifically in the TARDIS. Not TARDIS, the Ellipsis.
What's a TARDIS?
I've never heard of it before. Is it a new fashion style?
I heard it's a restaurant.
I hear it's how you say good night in Spanish.
Okay.
Oh, I love tartar sauce with fish and chips.
I'm sorry. Refocusing.
Alright. Alright. Let's have a meal, let's take a rest, and then we can set out and see what we can find.
Yeah, we can double down on our plan of, not double down, double check our plan of action, make sure we're all on the same page, but I could definitely use a night.
I hope that Vale isn't an actual vampire, because then we're going to have a real problem. But if he just wants, his meat raw, that's fine with me. I'll prepare him something.
Out of character, Professor, you did not get any sense of vampirism from him.
Mm-hmm. Good.
It's just an appearance.
Cool. That is good.
Because you were close enough that you would know.
Yeah.
You would know.
Good.
So just kind of looks off into the distance like, how would that... Wait, he looks real kind now, but would he need blood or ink? Wait, just looks
I
confused.
don't think we want to do ink.
No, but like... Sorry.
I don't think he's actually a vampire.
Oh, thank goodness.
He's just kind of play acting one, and because of that, he's got a taste for raw meat, it seems.
Yay.
And that's fine with me. So, Professor is going to go to the kitchen. He will... I don't know if there's anything y'all want to roleplay here, but, like, Professor just wants to make sure that everybody gets a meal, and then gets their long rest.
Mm-hmm.
Can Box help cook? They will ask to help cook.
Absolutely.
There will be a slightly snide side comment from Seeker being like, Amber probably doesn't need too much food. She had snacks earlier. Who looks at her?
I am going to take. Do you want to go outside? You want to fight?
I don't think we should go
outside the TARDIS. I'll beat you up.
Hey, Amber, do you want to go play with the gloves some more?
I mean, I don't really think we should be walking outside of the Ellipsis right now into the
We have a
snow.
training room in here.
Wait, that's right. We could spar for real.
Oh no.
Let's see where the spirit moves us. Specifically
Yeah,
in
come
this
on, Seeker,
direction.
Let's beat each other up.
Oh boy.
I will say that that's going to be more of an FPS
It will be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing
Understandable.
if you guys want to play that out, because we only have so much time in a night.
Yeah. I think the only thing that I'd like to RP during the long rest is maybe Peat catching Seeker as the group kind of disperse and goes, "Can I ask some questions
Sure, what type of questions?
about what you remember? Anything that you might know about the years we weren't in contact, the time that we've been growing up together. I'm a little lost at sea right now. No offense to your extremely large friend. I'm just looking for a foothold.
Right. Yeah, we can talk about it.
Sure.
After the sparring match, though.
Is that very small elemental gonna beat the half giant's ass?
Looks at you? No, me and Amber are fighting.
I mean, if Coriolis wants to join, I won't say no to kicking two at butts.
Okay. Sorry, I off there misinterpreted. Okay. So you go get beat by a child, and
I will.
I am going to go this way, I guess. I'll just get a feel for the place.
We'll talk later.
Sure. Have fun, kid.
You rest well, alright?
Well, I'll see you at supper. I think. Unless you die at the hand of Amber.
Nah, it'll be fine.
Amber in the background polishing a gun.
Don't let
Coriolis
Professor
is
see
like-
me with that thing.
Let's have some sportsmanship. Please put the gun down.
Well, I am being sportsmanlike. I could have brought the real gun. Look at this thing. It kills people. And then she pulls out a PNG of a gun.
Giving him 30 seconds running start is not necessarily sportsmanship in this context.
I mean, I wasn't gonna do 30 seconds sounds like a bit much.
Alright, shall we skip to the end of the long rest?
If anybody else does anybody else want to do anything before the long rest is over?
I can't think of anything myself.
Pete will get very lost, and then hopefully I'm lost. How big is this place? What the fuck?
Like it doesn't have a fixed interior.
How big is it? Very. That's it.
All right.
Okay. I'm good.
Rah, rah, rah.
Can we mark down long rest on our sheets?
Yep, go ahead.
Yay!
Once again, shout out to Oatmeal for helping us remember our freaking spells after 7 months.
For real MVP.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to Oatmeal for being a great person in general.
Aw.
Just
True.
We're real.
For real. The executive function in a person. Unfortunately, I'm so sorry.
Alright. Yeah, I mean, we're good. Do we, do we need any, supplies, any equipment? Have you got a weapon, Pete? Or...
think I know magic.
Alright.
I've been using, like, little... kind of flutters your hands. Little stuff this whole time. I think I have...
Enough?
Yeah, it kind of seesaws her hands. I just kind of feel like as the spirit moves me, I'll probably come up with something.
Alright. Let me know if you want a sword or something.
Thanks.
He has so many swords.
I don't have
Huh.
that many swords.
Is it more than 5?
Well, yes.
That's a lot of swords.
I don't carry them on me.
I know you don't carry them on you. Unless, wait, how big are your pockets?
Not big enough for all the swords.
But some swords. Some of the swords.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh my gosh.
you might be able to hide some in your scarf.
Huh.
Like, I have more daggers on me than you'd think.
Wait. Important question. Do you remember where all of them are?
No.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's, if we're ever, like, disarmed, going into a prison cell, it will take me a little bit to kind of be disarmed.
Oh boy.
can't you just shove them in hammer space?
True.
Well, yes, but as we saw earlier, Hammer's, I'm imagining they're, like, at dinner and she's gesticulating with a bit of pork chop or something. As you saw earlier, sometimes hammer space betrays you with glitter.
If you ever
So-
find out who did that, will you let me know? Because I'm actually quite interested in that story.
Grumbles into her pork chops.
I want to know who would use glitter crimes.
I have the you feel when you've been invited to vent about someone. Like I have the potential energy for a really good vent. Like she is just the most, but I don't know what she's the most of or who she is.
Out of character, I'm like, does this summon her? Not really joking, but that'd be hilarious.
No, there's too much chaos in this fucking campaign. No,
We need
Yeah,
to
no,
continue the
no.
plot.
I know.
I put a pot lid on top of my beloved.
Me looking at this politely.
No.
Does
Snacks, you know.
let's see. Sasha, would you be able to cast Water Walk on us again? At least some of us. That seemed to work well last time. I also have, let's see. If you like, whoever you are, I do have some snowshoes.
Oh, I have a broom.
I am able to cast it again, yes. Do we have healing potions, Professor?
I have one.
That is better than 0. Let's definitely bring that.
Mm-hmm.
And probably diamond dust.
Yes.
5 plus swords, 1 healing potion.
I don't have I'm not carrying 5 swords.
No, just like in this enormous Escherian palace that you apparently travel around in. You have more than 5 swords,
There's
1
like
healing potion.
They're
There's like an armory.
consumables. You use them and you cannot reuse them.
And you
Swords,
haven't been shopping.
they're expensive. He says with like fucking 200 gold in diamond dust.
Professor, my god, you're so cheap.
Sell some swords, buy some healing potions.
I can't believe
Hey
the professor's
guys,
a
how do
sword.
I budget this? 3,000 gold. Novelty swords. 50 for healing potions. Help, my party's dying. How do I budget?
All right. I have a potion of greater healing. I have a antitoxin and courtesy of Sasha. And I have another thing. What is it?
What was courtesy of Sasha? I missed it.
Antitoxin.
Oh, that's right!
I've also got, if I can remember what it's called. Oh, yes. This energy bar. He takes a toonish energy bar from his pocket. It heals a little bit and helps shore up your constitution, but the crash afterwards is pretty extreme.
Is that haste in a bar?
No. It is labeled crunch time. That is a Glorp's item.
That's amazing.
So no, I haven't got anything else that heals. I, however, have plenty of healing spells.
I have lots of healing spells as well. I'm able to cast Water Walk on up to 10 creatures for 1 hour. Hopefully that is long enough. We should probably bring the snowshoes just in case.
Mm-hmm.
We never know.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I can heal.
Okay. Then I think we're good. We've got quite a few healers in this party.
I think this party is. This is out of character. I think this party is more healers than non-healers.
Yeah.
True, I love it.
I
Yeah.
look at all of the
Does
dice
anyone
I need
here
to
not
roll.
have a healing spell?
Coriolis raises their hands. My spells are I cast punch.
Everyone point in shame.
I'm so sorry that the only thing I can do is walk up walls and cling to the ceiling.
For shame, Coriolis, don't you know violence is never the answer?
Do you want?
Apparently,
Go on.
it's the answer to Uno.
Do you want to hang on to the healing potion?
Just
in case.
I suppose I can. I can also. I'm pretty speedy, so if someone else needs it, I can come bring it to them.
Excellent.
That's a good idea.
Author, you have one potion of greater healing. I will just put that.
Okay, potion of greater. Ooh. Oh wait, that's Peat. Peat hands it over to Coriolis.
Ah.
Potion. Thank you. I'm going to tuck it into one of their pockets.
Nice. Okay, are there any other spells that we want to cast ahead of time?
Would Intellect Fortress be a good one?
It might be, considering that these things tend to mess with people's minds.
Yeah.
I...
Water Walk is not concentration for me, so I can help cover some people.
Okay.
I can do Pass Without a Trace.
Oh, that could be very useful.
I can also help us be a little bit quieter, just silence, but I might need to be a bit careful with that. I don't know if it's going to interact weird.
Because it's silence, right?
Yes, it seems to be different enough that it doesn't, but I'm not sure this time. We've only had the one encounter.
Right.
Can silence sense silence? Like, when we go out there, will you be a hotspot?
I mean, I can sense it, but I don't know if it works the other way.
Not sure.
Unclear. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know any other followers of silence. I have no one else to talk to about this.
Alright, how long does Pass Without a Trace last?
Up to an hour.
Okay. Is it concentration?
Yes. So I think that's the one thing that I can bring to the table ahead of time, though. So drugs.
Yep. 1 hour. Okay, I think we have to divvy up the Intellect Fortress casts between, Sasha and Professor. We have a bunch
I can only do 2 people.
Okay.
Myself and one other.
Okay, who do you want then? I'll get as many of the other people as I can.
I think Sasha's just gonna look around and be like, okay, who wants it?
Do you really think they're gonna volunteer?
I have no idea. I have such a hard time choosing.
I'm probably okay. My wisdom's pretty good.
I should probably take it.
Sasha's gonna tap Seeker.
Okay. So Seeker and Sasha under Sasha's Intellect Fortress.
Correct.
Okay. That's also an hour. Alright, and then Professor can do... He won't do himself because he has the benefit from Innocence.
Innocence. Yep.
So that leaves... I will have to pick and choose because I can only cast this let's see, the max level I can cast this at is at, let me see here. If I cast it at 5th level, then I can hit, how many people? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I cast it at 5th level, I can target 3 people.
Amber and Bach should be fine. They also have the benefit from Sammy's joy.
Okay, does that give them wisdom?
Yep, wisdom advantage.
Oh, sweet. Okay. So then, Coriolis and Peat? And somebody else? I can do 3. Do you want, am I, author, am I okay to do Corey and Pete?
Yeah, sorry. I was writing things down.
That's fine.
They will both consent to be cast upon.
Okay. Then I need one other person, unless, you really don't want it, because then I can cast it at just 4th level. Amber and Box are good. Seeker's covered, Sasha's covered, Professor's fine, the others. Okay, I think we are actually good. I can just do it at 4th level. Corey and Pete. And that's concentration. Alright, we have quite a few spells up.
We got this.
You guys are doing amazing.
We, I think, can go now.
And everybody has water
finally.
walk because I have enough for 10 people, and we are less than 10 people.
Excellent.
Woo! I am going to say this is probably a really good time to have a break because the next segment of this session will be a battle.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I can
combat.
finish preparing my spells.
Okay, I'm going to go for a little bit. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Same, I'll be
Yeah.
right back.
Same.
Hello, I am back.
Hi.
Hello.
I scrambled to put my mic on. I've been eating fruit snacks.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Ah! I was not expecting the echo.
I don't know why, but my brain immediately just like, oh, they're fading off into the distance. There they go.
I am simply descending into the earth.
Well, there they go.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
I actually I was looking over my spells. Quite a few of them are concentration. How many of your spells are concentration, Oatmeal?
I mean, a lot of them, but not all.
Same. I'm in the same boat. Okay.
Yeah. It did occur to me that one that I could put up, but would be a little redundant, would be motivational speech. The perks for that, you get temp HP. If you get attacked, your retaliation attack has advantage, and you have advantage on wisdom saving throws. We've already got the wisdom saving throws covered, and I'd have to cast it at 5th level to get 15 temp HP, and even then I could only choose 5, 6, 7?
Mhm.
Wait, no. Oh no, only 5. Only 5. That stays.
Then keeping it as is probably good. I was just wanting to make sure, like, if you had, you get it.
Yeah, no, that was a good idea to check. I don't see anything that's that lasts long enough that we would want it.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Sorry, I'm realizing that I don't think I've ever technically played a bard. Huh.
That's a crying shame.
Like, I have a bard, but I've never played her.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I put a little summary of the spells in the rule zone.
Thank you, Oatmeal.
Feels on top of it.
MVP. MVP.
No, for real though. Dang.
Uh,
And Will just does things, and I'm like, that was. I didn't even think about that. Dang. Like, that's an option?
All right, everybody good? People stocked back up on their drinks, their snackies.
Oh, give me one more moment. I'm so sorry.
Okay. You're fine. I can speak.
Can you?
Apparently
you have
not.
yet proved to me that you can.
I stick my tongue out at you.
I grab it.
Blah. I know you. I know you would.
I have done
Yes,
it to you.
you have. The pros and cons of having you as a roommate.
Pros and cons of knowing me.
Oh, man,
Okay.
I'm really
I love you
excited
enough
to.
bully you.
I am excited to yeet this map at you guys.
Ooh.
It is very simple because I was like 3 hours to game. I sat up and went, oh crap, I forgot to draw the map.
Okay, let's see.
I had an entire day to draw it, and I whipped something up. You're welcome.
Yay.
Thank you, Miss Mira.
Thank you.
Our amazing, wonderful DM.
I top my hat
Map, map.
at you guys.
That's Magix. Why do you have this?
My hat!
Yeah.
Why would you steal
That's
this?
fucked up.
That's so
fucked
cruel.
up.
Wait, which hat did you steal? It might be the one full of dice!
Like
Oh, no!
stealing wings off an angel.
They needed more damage. No wonder they stole it.
No.
I can't find my art glove. What the heck? I just used it the other day to draw the knife Mira stabbed me with, apparently. There it is. Me just thinking that this is just going to be a normal character ref. No!
There's a reason why I asked for it to be slightly younger.
How am I supposed to guess the
It
shape?
You weren't. You weren't.
I
You were
know,
supposed
I
to
know.
be surprised.
Well, you did it. Congratulations. Okay. I found my art glove, but I feel like an equivalent exchange has now stolen my pen.
Mm.
This damn-
When author comes back, before we begin, I do want to share a fun fact about the reason why this altar is the way they are.
Oh, fun. Also, pronouns? Is it he, they?
Yep, he, they.
Okay. Okay, but for real, where did the pen go?
Are you sitting on it?
Because
I'm checking.
I'll elaborate more, but this is actually based off of DID physiology, psychology.
Yeah, you have a few DID friends, right, that you talk to for this?
Yep. Alongside, I did know he was an ex? Question mark.
Oh, is it that one? Which?
Yeah,
is it
that one.
The one guy from when
Yeah,
we
the
lived
one guy.
together the first time.
Not that one. It was we.
You can tell me later. It's
It
okay.
was.
I think I know
just.
what you mean.
Regardless, he was one of my exes, but I did meet several of his alters, so I do have a little bit of experience that way.
Mhm.
That was an interesting time in my life.
Was that you knew? I knew you during that.
Yes, you did know
Okay.
me during this. This
Okay,
was
that's
it was the one time when you stayed over at my house and I ranted at you a little bit about the situation because I
Dude, that
didn't know
happened
what to
all the
do.
time. I don't remember specifically. I love you, but every time I visit, we do something like that.
Yeah, but it was when I was in that one writers group.
Hey, the one with Ryder.
Yeah. with
Okay, now I
Alan.
remember now.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
This is very insular. We should probably branch out.
suffice to say, there was just a lot of drama with that person.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Author, I am about to share a little fun psychology tidbit about DID, which is why I did Veil the way I did.
Mhm.
But in dissociative identity disorder, there is a tendency for one of the alters to be a protector alter. Specifically, there can be two types. There's the caretaker protector that kind of tries to mediate. Then there's the other one called a persecutor, who is they feel like being dependent on people is dangerous, so they have a more likely chance of lashing out at people and also being a little bit more self-destructive because they're trying to regulate all of the other alters in the system by using the body as a conduit and stuff. But that's triggering kind of stuff, so we won't get into that. But that's one of the reasons why Vale is so confrontational, because he is a persecutor protector.
Gotcha. That sounds familiar.
But yeah, so also another interesting tidbit with protector, not protector alters, just alters in general. There can be some that are like, I can't remember the exact term, but it's like introjected question mark, something along those lines, where they base their self on something that's made an impact on them. So it could be either a fictional character or a real life person, or someone who's famous in real life, and basically say, "Oh, I'm this person," and thus create some quote unquote false memories that kind of tie into both the trauma and what this person is like. So that's why Veil is the way that they are.
Attached to the imagery and stuff of another individual.
Yes. So this was very much not just me being, oh, creative. This is actually very much based into dissociative identity disorder, and I did do research on this.
Okay. Me knowing random facts, I'm like, it's not DID Awareness Month, but it is BPD Awareness Month, which is another personality disorder.
Jazz hands, mental health awareness and representation. Yeah.
Woo!
Yay.
Vale just like, are you aware of me now?
Yep. They're very in your face and just, I have intentions. You should be aware of them.
Speaking of intentions, we should play.
Yes, we should play. Everyone ready?
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Do you guys want to actually traverse through the snow to the specific location, or are you guys fine with me kind of giving you guys a boost and giving you guys a kind of a screen transition?
Well, question: Did we were we going straight to where we thought the monster was, or were we going to try to find Peat Moss notes first?
Monster.
Monster. Gotcha.
Monster.
Okay, yeah. So do you guys want to do a little bit of walk and talk as you guys are going through, or do you guys want me to just kind of scene transition you guys to the cave?
I am up for whatever anybody else wants to do.
Do we have to
Find a
roll
scene
stealth
to-
or anything?
Sorry, what?
Do we have to roll stealth or anything?
I will have you roll stealth either way,
Mhm.
because you will be entering the cave
Ooh,
regardless.
I think the one thing that either of my characters will bring up is Coriolis will go. So what's our plan of attack here? Obviously I'm up close. I think kind of counts heads. Everyone else is a spellcaster. That's fine.
I can wield a sword, not well, but I can do it.
I can punch a little, but I'm probably going to be mostly caster. But I'm not horrible with a bow and arrow, but I don't know how much that'll do.
Okay. Maybe a good plan of sorry. Everything's fine. The dog's just deaf.
I was like, that's Nico, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Nico.
Sorry.
Sorry, that was just really funny. I apologize.
He's an old boy and he's very good, but he's got a sore on him, and
Aw.
we need him to stop quickly when we notice him worrying at it. So, unfortunately, we can't be like, Nico, sweetie. We got to be like, please hear me.
Mm-hmm. Deaf dog problems.
Yeah. So and everyone in my family sounds like they're about to commit murder whenever they raise their voice even a little bit. So.
So are you going to be up front, or who wants to be? Should I be in the back as a main healer, or should I be in the middle so I can get to everybody quickly? I do have Pema who can help me a little bit. Try to cast cantrips. But yeah.
Amber, do you want to help attack and Box Seeker and Sasha sort of stay in the middle / the back and
Works for me.
okay.
Oh, hi.
Right. You're I don't know what you do.
I have a broom.
Yes?
You're gonna sweep the floor with them?
Yes. But I was thinking that I can, get to a comfortable, 60 feet.
Comfortable
And,
60 feet from what?
the ground
They
What?
can.
or the monster.
Wait, so you fly on the broom?
Yes.
Okay, that was
Okay.
not clear.
I was imagining her, like, the reason she was like, no, I don't need snowshoes, I got a broom.
I love
I
the
was
idea.
imagining this conversation taking place while she was on the broom.
Oh.
I love. Yeah, but I also
Oh,
love the idea that she's like, yeah, I have a broom, and just forgets to mention that it flies.
Oh, hang on. It grabs it out, like, takes her hat off, rummages around in it, pulls out a broom. Okay, watch this. And she's going to put it in the air and then stand on it like a skateboard.
Oh, alright.
That's.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes, having some air would be good. Box,
Yeah, I
if
think
there's an opportunity, you can get some height on the thing,
that's true.
if it'll help.
Yeah, I think I can
Yeah, I
take.
can do that.
You are tiny and adorable.
I know.
Baby.
Coriolis will also be like, I'm good at getting in and out, so not only can I be up close, I can also hurry back, um I have versatility. Well,
And
I
you
punch things,
and you're
but within
strong.
that sphere.
In theory, if we had to run, you could pick us up and dash.
That I mean, sure, if people want to. Oh, I can also I can only do it once, but I can throw lightning pretty far.
Oh, wow. Alright.
Does it have to be outside?
I don't think I no, I just kind of like
So it can
they
be.
rub their fingers together and you see a little spark.
Oh, that's cool. Got like
Yeah,
taser fingers.
I've never used them for that.
You should do that.
I'll mention that to Dregs.
Yes.
Alright. Is there anything else we want to discuss before we scene transition?
I can't think of anything.
Alright. Professor rolled a 18 on his con save for the gross time stuff, so he just... Huh?
That reminds me, sorry.
So he's fine. He's just like, it's clear that this area bothers him.
I think. Is that a saving throw?
Yeah, it's a con save.
Okay. Sasha's just gonna pat him and give him some resistance. If you want to add a d4.
Oh, sure. It's all just flavoring, so
Oh wait, that's a flavor, so it doesn't really matter. Okay.
yeah. No,
In theory,
if that's a leveled spell, don't.
Oh, it isn't, but I just realized it's concentration, so technically I can't do it.
Oh, yeah.
All the cons. Nah.
Yeah. All right, I think we're ready, Mira.
All right. The scene kind of does a page flip, like you're pulling a book, and all of a sudden, you guys are in front of a giant ice cave with all
Oh, that
of
was weird.
these gigantic trees starting to like all facing inward towards the cave as if it was blown by some gigantic wind.
Well, that's not ominous.
I was about to say the same thing.
Why are they going inside the cave?
Does the snow around the cave look weird?
It almost looks like it was blown back by something.
I thought they were pointing towards...
Towards it, yeah.
Oh. Never mind. I don't say that.
Maybe
Sorry.
some sort of vacuum effect, but it would have to be massive.
Oh, well, the hydro's pretty big.
Hey, Peat Moss. Roll
Hi.
me a history.
Sure. That is a. That's Coriolis. I'm sorry, I'm juggling 2 sheets.
You're good.
I was just like, why do you only have a +2 to O? Okay, that's a 23.
Okay, with a 23, you have a snapshot of you basically shouting down a snake of very unusual size and being filled with a strange sort of power before it's gone.
It's a snake.
Oh, no. I
Oh,
like
boy.
I
snakes.
also like snakes.
It's a giant fuck off snake.
I know, but it pulls up her little snake Pema.
All right, Amber's pulling out the Eldritch Cannon.
Oh,
Sorry,
That's a good
but I
idea.
guess
Oh shoot! It can heat sense, and we're cold. Everything is cold, and we're hot.
I'm not.
Fuck!
as you
You're
say
not hot?
that, from the darkness, you see 2 green glimmering eyes.
Oh.
Well then, come on in.
can I fire on it?
You know, why don't you roll? Roll for
It'd
me,
be rude. We're
Tala.
talking out here. And let me go ahead.
You're not supposed to come out here to greet us. We're supposed to go in there to greet you.
This is the doorbell, right? Pulls trigger.
Okay.
15.
Unfortunately, a 15 does not meet it. It is too deep into the cave. All you can see are these eyes, and it from the distance of the glowing green eyes that you can see ominously in the darkness, but also kind of tunishly. How you're thinking, oh, that's not too big, and then the Eldritch Cannon goes off and like spreads light all across this giant cave, and you go, oh no. Oh dear, that is a big fuck off snake.
Oh, I should have brought the real gun.
And then it fades into darkness again.
What was that, Oatmeal?
I said perspective, perspective.
Oh, that was good.
Perspective. Oh.
Gotta love Gravity Falls.
Well, if it's willing to talk with us, and well, it's already seen us, so Professor's going to start to walk in.
I don't think we should go in there.
Amber's following right behind.
No, I don't
He's already
think-
got the gun out.
Sasha just looks at Pete, shrugs, and follows.
I
What,
hate this.
what do you suggest exactly?
Yell at it from out here.
Amber's still walking.
Fine.
Fox is following.
Professor will stop. All right.
Corey.
What do you want?
The green eyes blink from the darkness. Tilts its head very sinuously. What does any creature want? To eat!
Oh.
That's really esoteric.
So,
if a
like, do you
snake
kill it
could
now?
shrug.
Well, you're messing up this ecosystem pretty badly. We need you to at least move along so you're not disrupting this place.
Oh, but it's so cozy up here. So many secrets. So many lies.
Oh god, it's being cryptic. Can we go in and beat it up now?
I'm on Amber's side on this one. Is there any way you'd leave without us having to fight you?
Hello, pretty bird. Oh, that was the weird accent. Oh, that was the wrong accent. Oh no. Let me try that again really quick. Hello, pretty bird.
Okay. Hello, Snake. You know, I really like snakes. This is kind of conflicting for me. I guess it helps that you're kind of an ass.
It laughs.
Oh, that's disconcerting.
All right, let's go beat it up now. I think we're done talking.
No, hang on. What if we draw it out?
Would you be preferable to fighting outside?
No, Professor is saying this quietly.
Oh.
Hey, Mira.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how far away is the snake?
Very.
Over
Like-
500 feet.
Not over 500. It is about about 80 feet.
80 feet, you say?
Yes.
So, a spell with 120 feet range would make it.
It would. Yes.
So I have a spell called Wrath of Nature.
Mm-hmm.
Range 120 feet. You call out to the spirits of nature to rouse them against your enemies. Choose a point you can see within range. The spirits cause trees, rocks, and grasses within a 60-foot cube centered on that point to become animated until the spell ends. Can she try to collapse the fucking cave?
Why did I know you were going to do that? Yeah, go ahead.
Amber, can you back up for a moment? A little bit more.
Wait a second. I feel like I sense the presence of incoming explosives.
Pete's gonna take a twig out of the shrubbery of her skirt thing, and kind of hold it in her hands. And as it slowly grows into a gnarled staff, she's going to point it on her shoulder like a grenade launcher. And go, fuck them up.
Amber's in the background doing the pog face at this.
Needs to be emoji on. If we don't have an emoji of Amber doing the pog face, we need that on the server.
Write it down for me. I'll make it.
And it says grasses and undergrowth, trees, roots and vines, and rocks are all affected, but she's specifically asking any of those things that are within that 60 feet to just flush him out. Get rid of this cave.
Okay, I will ask you to roll an attack roll.
Oh, yes.
Just to see how much damage the walls take.
What does the spell usually call for? Like a dex save or something?
Attack save, dexterity 16. That's a 17 on the die.
Let me really quickly look at the statistics of something really quick.
Did you add your spellcasting modifier to that? Because I think that's what Mira asked, right?
Okay.
Oh, spellcasting modifier is... My modifier is +4, so that would be a 21. My spell attack modifier is a +8. So, hang on.
Mira, did I interpret that correctly?
Okay, so basically each part of this wall does have it has an AC of 5, but it does have like 30 HP. So it's not going to go down in one hit.
Oh, that wasn't damage, I don't think. I think that was to hit.
Right. But I'm just letting you know it's not going to go down in one hit.
Okay.
But because that's a really good roll, I will make something happen.
Yeah. Oh wait, it does have are you interested in the the statistics it gives for doing damage?
Yes.
Okay, it can do 46 slashing damage or 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
The bludgeoning damage. Go ahead and roll that.
Okay. Find my d8s here.
Because you definitely managed to hit that. It's a wall. It can't dodge.
Okay. That is an 8, a 6, and a 5. So it doesn't make it, but that's 11, 19 points of damage.
Yeah, that's still a sizable chunk. You definitely cause there to be enough of a gray overcast light piercing through the top of the cave. So you guys can now see. Congrats. You guys can see. And since you guys are at the mouth of this cave, I'm gonna send y'all the map. In the maps spot.
Map.
And all of the white little circle spots are both places you can take cover in, and are also stalagmite. The connecting
Stalactites and stalagmites that like pillars.
Yes, thank you, Katie.
I do thumbs up.
I love geology, but I can never pronounce those.
I am bad with words. I feel you.
So yeah, those are both places where you can take cover. They're pillars. Yeah. And,
I'm sorry, I know the snake is about to like try to kill us, but you drew it so cute.
It's just a little guy.
It's just a little guy. I look at out of character, I look at Seeker, turn it into a turtle. Add it to our collection.
We get one turtle for every boss fight.
If you get 4, you get a free rat.
Amber, did you hear that? If we get 3 more turtles, we get a rat.
We get a free rat. He can be our father.
We can finally have parents.
Is it Duster?
Okay.
So we're at the mouth of the cave.
Yep, you're at the mouth of the cave.
Well, now what?
Pete will yell, "May I suggest vacating the premises? Your roof looks a little unstable."
Okay, 1 second. Everyone make a dex save.
Uh-oh.
Is it a bodily based dex? I ask for a certain individual.
Remind me what bodily based means again? It's been
Is it
like
like a
7 months.
Basically anything that isn't a spell.
Is a spell or is not?
Is not.
Okay, yes, it will be a bodily based dex save.
Okay.
I got you.
Amber.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, it's been 7 months. I'm a little rusty.
It's
No,
okay.
it's good. it's like a catchphrase from magic that's burned into my mind.
Uh,
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
dear.
gonna roll physical dice.
What'd you
Uh-oh.
get?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Amber rolled fine.
No.
Mm.
Oh no. Not the baby. I'm going to say that Pema is on Sasha's shoulders so that I'm
Mm.
not rolling for her.
hmm
If that's all right, DM.
That's totally fine.
If
I-
Pema
I-
leaves Sasha, I will roll for her.
I look at the little Pema icon I made for you.
Oh,
It's the little cat.
oh! I
Mm.
just noticed it. Oh,
Oh,
that's
dear.
so cute.
Okay, did everybody roll?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the top to stop
Ah,
spinning for
gotcha.
Coriolis' dice. Ooh, an
Gotcha,
18 plus. Oh, okay.
This is a monk. They don't have healing spells, but they can play dodgeball.
26, nice.
Damn.
Okay,
Can I grab box?
roll me perception.
All right, what's their perception? Pretty good. They're a sailor.
Just Corey?
Yeah, just Corey, because
Okay.
author's asking if they can make a preventative action.
Thing spins for a long time.
Spin,
It is still going.
Oh dear.
You can blow on it and make it go slower.
I don't know why, but that imagery was really funny.
All right, that is a 12 plus 4, which is... No, wait, that's a 12 plus 7, which is a number 19.
Okay, let me just roll to see, because this is me coming up with a DC on the fly. I say, trying to find the server again. Ooh, okay. Coriolis, you do manage to grab Box in time because you do see a shift in the shadows of this gigantic snake as it starts moving. Professor, unfortunately, your save did not did not do a save. You
Uh-oh.
get yoinked by like the middle by this gigantic tail, and you get yoinked right up close to the snake. So I'm gonna move
Wow.
you.
Damn.
Dang.
Maybe if we get
You
turtles,
are
we can donate the rat
right
instead.
here.
At least for the save box would not have survived that. They have 12 hit points.
I will say, this is not a damaging yoink.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
That's almost scarier.
What are you gonna do to our professor?
Okay, hi.
Hello. Won't you come into my parlor?
No, actually, I'm good.
And everyone, now that reactions have happened, would everybody roll me initiative?
Yeah.
Is your initiative, sir?
Oh, I got a 1 for Peat
Mm.
and a 17 for Coriolis.
Where is
Class.
Should I roll
Okay.
for Pema separately or just have her go after me?
You can have her go after you if that's easier.
I was thinking that would be easier for you so that you could keep track of her. That's usually how familiars work, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What's your
At least
dex?
that's the common house rule.
Yeah.
Gosh,
Thank you.
this stat block is not giving me the. How do you tell when a creature
What they're
has a
supposed
bonus to their initiative?
Usually they'll have it labeled if they do have a bonus, but if they don't have a bonus that's labeled, it is their dex modifier.
Okay. All right. Plus. Oh, wait. Did I do that right? I don't know if I did that right.
I don't think it rolled.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Ooh, okay. All right. Where's my notebook that I usually keep for these situations? Haha. This is what I get for keeping my desk so messy.
Should have cleaned it. Affectionate.
Me sitting in clutter. Get wrecked!
Okay. All right.
On another note, I have been spending the time in the background making a list of my spells that don't use concentration that do damage. I haven't played a high-level character in a second, so this is nice.
Okay. Do. Crap, I lost where the where the initiative starts. Oh no.
I
Coriolis did a 19. That was the perception. Who was the person who got a nat 1 for something?
Pete got in that one for initiative.
Okay, so that's the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Oh, and Mira, you got a nat 1 for the DC, I think. So the initiatives would start with magic.
Okay, you're right.
yeah. I got 15.
That one.
Okay. Just really quickly typing it into a thing that will order
Yeah.
for me. 20. Do. Okay. All right. Let me write that down. Okay. Okay, so Seeker. Wait. I did this the wrong way. Okay. Okay.
I feel bad for Prof.
He's fine.
I know he's fine, but I'm also just like... It always happens to him, doesn't it?
No, last time I think it was mostly Seeker.
That's true. It was very much Seeker.
I can't even complain about this because it was me.
There are bad luck sponges.
It's the bards. It's the bard luck.
Like father, like son.
You play Wonderwall one more time.
Fine. Wake me. Sorry.
No. Careful, you might be too on pitch and we'll get copyright.
First of all, I'm flattered. You think I can sing that well. Second of all, I can't sing that well.
First off, it was a compliment. Second off, it was also funny. Yeah, I don't think I
Okay.
ever met anybody with perfect pitch. Maybe one person, but I never confirmed it.
Wild.
No, I went to a school with a music program, so
With
Like
or
a-
without?
Pet.
with one that had like a
Oh.
choir class thing.
Oh, then I'm surprised you didn't meet anyone with perfect pitch.
Yeah, well, I mean, to be fair, I didn't interact with them all the time. It was only because one of my roommates was dating a guy from there.
Ah.
But I forgot to double check if he actually had it or not. I got distracted.
Was this the one where we went to the same place for a bit?
This was before that.
Okay.
This was you didn't meet him.
Right. Well, I'm asking same location.
The first place we lived, yes.
Okay.
They're married now. They're very cute.
Wait. What? What? I'm
Guys.
confused.
My roommate who was dating the guy, they got married.
Was this cadet?
No,
Okay.
Cadet's husband isn't in the choir.
I know. That's why I was confused.
He cannot sing.
Hey, fellas.
Yeah.
Who goes first into combat?
That's fair.
I'm typing it up. I promise.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to rush you. That was supposed to be funny.
No, it was.
It was. I'm in the middle of typing. So.
Is it bad? I'm kind of hoping we get another turtle.
Is it bad if I'm also hoping we get another turtle? Can we go back in time and make the Hydra a turtle?
Turtle, turtle, turtle.
Retcon that real fast.
Come on, Cube needs a sibling.
Yeah, we could call them
Needs
Square.
We got cube. We got square.
Okay. I think I got the correct initiative.
Wow. Let me. Sorry, just capital letters silence, and I'm like, eh.
Whew, okay. All right. First round. Corey, you're up.
Coriolis is going to tap the boots of speed. And double their walking speed, which now goes from 60 feet to 120 feet.
Perfect.
Would that make it over to the snake?
Roll me a dex save.
Okay.
Oh my god, is this place covered in ice?
Oh no.
It's
Okay,
ice
that
cream.
is a 22.
Okay. What happens is this. You start going faster and faster and faster. You end up zooming past both the professor and the giant snake, but you do not fall over. You were just behind the giant snake now.
Could they skate back over? Or would that be more movement?
Let me really quickly. 90 minus 120. Currently trying to figure out how much you have left. 1 second. 20 minus. If I can type it into the calculator properly, that would be great. Okay, you have 30 more movement speed. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Oh yeah, you could definitely make it to the professor.
Okay. Is the professor is being held in like a coil of the snake, right?
Yes, this is correct. You do notice that it's not squeezing, it's just holding.
Could they yoink?
Let's do a
I
contest
really
of
hope.
strength.
Is the professor gonna get tug award?
Okay, there. Oh, wait! I get an extra +3 to strength checks, don't I? Because of the Sammy thing.
Yep.
Okay, hang on.
I just remembered a thing I didn't account for that is also a Sammy thing. Let me jot that down in my quick notes.
Okay, that's a 17 plus 8. 25, I think.
Okay. You, with your gigantic arms, scoop up the professor and the professor is now in your arms. Congratulations.
Excellent. Do they have an action or a bonus action left?
No, because you activated the boots of speed.
Oh, that's right. Do they have any movement left?
No, you used all of that up. But you are currently in front of the snake. Let me
Cool.
change the type of thing I need. Coriolis, there you are. What is really funny is I drew your guys' icons first. So it's really funny that you two are the ones I've moved first.
Yeah, Coriolis is just going to turn back to the snake and go, no.
Rude. I invited you in. Wouldn't you care to stay?
Not really. I don't like this place.
I don't know how to have the consent talk with you.
There's a snake blown raspberry at you.
The decor of this place is kind of drab, if I'm gonna be honest.
You guys are mean. I say, SDM.
Sorry. You're gonna kill us. This doesn't change anything.
Look at its cute little icon.
Don't even. I drew the fuck off snake for the title card. It's gonna kill us. I remember what you said when you described it to me. I have no trust.
Shush. Spoilers.
It's not spoilers. You told me to draw a fuck off snake.
No, the other thing that I used to describe it. Hush.
I
Spoilers.
don't remember. Don't worry.
Good.
Amber?
It is Amber's turn.
She will go ahead, use her full 30-foot movement to head deeper into the cave, and let's see. Yeah, I'll keep it simple for the first round. Scorching Ray at 2nd level. Let me roll the attacks. All aimed at the snake, of course. First one. Okay. First one's an 18. Second one's a nat 20. So
Ooh.
30.
Okay, they both hit.
Third one, 23.
That also hits.
Okay.
So all three
Then
hit. Roll your damage.
I don't have enough d8s for this, so no, d6s. Except for actually, I'm also going to use my arcane firearm specifically on that second shot to add a d8 bonus to that spell, to that one's damage roll. So
All right.
first one's 2d6, second one's 2d6, third one's 2d6 plus 1d8. Well, second. Okay, the last one's the second one, which I believe should be doubled because of crit.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then a bonus action, Eldritch Cannon, which is like tiny and currently handheld, will also go ahead and roll and fire. Which gets it. Okay, yeah. That gets it a 17. Does that hit?
That one does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that should. Yeah, that should be a turn.
Question: how much did you move again?
30
Just so I'm
feet.
30 feet. Okay.
Yeah, in a straight line.
All right. Let me just really quickly move her. 10, 15, 20, 30. Okay.
So that should be 33 fire damage.
Okay. Let me minus that from the total. And use the right pen. Okay. All right. There is just this roll of deafening silence that kind of fades. You kind of think it screamed.
Yep.
I guess it fades away because on Box's turn, they just go, all right, let's go team! And we'll go ahead and cast Bless on, let's see. Well, there's still 3 people within 30 feet of them, so they will cast Bless on Peat Moss, Sasha, and Seeker.
Oh, heck yeah.
And they will go ahead and fly 20 feet forward.
Okay.
And blesses a d4.
Yeah, Bless is a d4 to any attack rolls or saving throws you make while it's active.
How long does it last again?
1 minute.
Okay.
Or until concentration ends.
So 1 round.
No, a minute. Wait a second. How many characters?
And
Wait, 1 round is 6 seconds. Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I can't do math.
It's okay.
All right. It's Sasha's turn. Unless Box wants to do anything else.
No, that's all.
Okay. All right. In that case, I was correct. Sasha, it's your turn.
Cool. How is it? Is the snake within 120 feet of me?
Oh, definitely. Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna cast Chill Touch,
Okay.
which is a cantrip. It is necrotic damage. Let me roll.
Was there any saving throw I have to do?
It is a spell attack, so no.
Okay. I just wanted to double check.
Absolutely. It is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Wonderful. I am pleased. 1 moment. And then, okay, Chill Touch specifically. Let me give you the damage first.
All
It's
right.
2d8. I got a 10 damage.
Okay.
10. So chill touch. You create a ghostly skeletal hand in the space of a creature with in the space of a creature within range. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature to assail it with the chill of the grave. On a hit, the target takes 1d8 necrotic damage, and it can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target. If you hit an undead target, it also has disadvantage on rolls against you until the end of your next turn. This spell's damage increases by 1d8 when you reach 5th level, etc. So that's why it's 2d8. I will screenshot
Okay.
this and put it in roll zone.
All right. Thank you very much.
And then I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Let me double check that one. It's going to be cast at level 2, so that I can save my higher spell slots in case somebody dies.
What?
So that's a bonus action. It has a range of 60 feet. And
Okay.
it lasts a minute, and it's the floating spectral weapon that I can move up to 20 feet every bonus action and make an attack against a creature within 5 feet of it. So it won't reach the snake right now, but it will eventually. Can I do my 30 feet of movement to get closer?
Yes.
Straight line.
Okay.
And Pema will come with me.
All righty.
And then Pema can't really do anything, so she's not going to go. And that is my turn, and I will send both of those spells into roll.
Okay. Da-da-da-da. Had to find Pema's lair. Okay.
Use Discord. Okay.
Okay. There should be the updated. All right. Seeker, it is your turn.
My turn. Okay, so it's around 90 feet away. Let me go pull the spell.
Really quick, is Bless to attack or added to the damage?
Added to attack and saving throw rolls.
Okay, got it.
Doesn't inflict damage.
Awesome.
I just realized I did not actually give a token for Seeker. I am so sorry. Let me really quickly
Wow.
fix that.
Forgotten.
That
No,
scale is coming in
really?
hot.
I counted and everything. I can't believe I accidentally missed.
You know, I was counting and I'm just like, okay, is SJ Sasha? Like,
Wait, gosh dang it! I just realized.
Yeah, I'm like, you confused me and Seeker.
Me too. Oh my gosh. The brain fog is real, you guys.
It's okay. We look so similar.
He has a token, but the cat is on it, so
Yeah, that's why oh my gosh. Let me just really quickly fix that. I am so sorry, you guys.
it's fine.
It's really funny.
Fine.
I don't know how that happened.
That is beautiful.
I am so confused, you guys.
it's okay.
I understand.
Oh, the brain fog is real. Holy crap.
Okay. Also, really quick, do you need to make a note that the snake can't heal until the beginning of my next turn?
Don't worry, I got that.
Okay, cool. I want to debuff the snake.
Okay, Seeker. Yeah, it's your turn. I am so
Hi.
sorry. Hi.
Okay,
I'm
so
so sorry, buddy.
it's fine. It's currently around 90 feet away. Can I move within 60 feet of it?
Remind me, what's your movement speed again?
My movement speed is, I go scroll up, 45.
Okay. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Let me see how close you get. Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 34. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, you're 60 feet in it. Within it.
Alright, I'd like to cast polymorph. That's a wisdom saving throw, please.
I really hope this works.
Hey, darling.
Yes.
I love you.
Remind me what do I have to do again with
You
polymorph?
have to roll a wisdom saving throw for an unwilling creature.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh shit! For real?
Okay,
Does
do
it
you have anything you want to pull, Mira?
like legendary actions or whatever?
Part of me wants to just roll with it because it's really funny.
If it has a legendary resistance though, unless there's like a higher scheme, like you don't have to, but
I'm gonna roll a thing really quick.
what does the snake want, Mir?
Give me 1 second. I am rolling a yes or no thing.
Seeker becoming a prolific adventurer as the turtle population skyrockets.
Okay, so this is what's gonna happen. Because there was like basically like an unaccounted time between you guys attacking the snake because you had a long rest. As a consequence, this creature already used up its legendary resistances.
How?
Plot convenience.
What?
I rolled a d2 to see if the snake was dumb because it only has a +1 in wisdom.
It had to use them because it tripped down the stairs and fell.
Yeah. Watch out for those stairs, bro.
I can't believe this is
I warned you about those stairs.
Okay, Seeker is turning this snake into a southern painted turtle.
Heck yeah.
Because I'm feeling fancy. Would you like a picture of these turtles?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
They're very gorgeous. Having a very prominent orange stripe down the center.
Oh, these guys!
Yeah. Yeah. Seeker just does that. That snake is now a tiny turtle in this frozen wasteland.
Do they have for when it's polymorph? Do they have? Is it a contested roll to break free from it, or does it just happen? Until they.
I don't think it can break free of it.
Unless it reaches 0 HP or the concentration is lost.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
Let me send it.
Yeah, concentration up to 1 hour. So in 1 hour, it will fade.
Oh my god.
It returns to the number of hit points it had before it transforms. Any excess damage carries over to its normal form as long as the excess damage doesn't reduce the creature's normal form to 0 hit points. It is knocked unconscious. New creature is limited to actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. It can't speak, cast spells, or take any other action that requires hands or speech. The target's geared molds to a new form. The creature can't activate, use, wield, or other benefit from any of its equipment. Yeah, you're just a fucking turtle now.
A turtle that's, I will say it's immune to the cold. Because
The snake was immune to the cold.
Otherwise. Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep that it's immune to cold. Because otherwise we will have a very dead snake. I mean, a very dead turtle.
How many well, I mean, I guess we wouldn't know, but a small turtle probably doesn't have a ton of hit points.
Nope.
Sasha
No.
just laughs. She's like trying to suppress. She's like holding her hands over her mouth, trying not to laugh because, oh my gosh, again.
Someone say
Amber, Amber, new turtle, new turtle.
new turtle.
His name
Well,
is Square.
Coriolis will set the professor down and pick up the turtle.
Be careful, it might bite you.
Yeah, it might bite.
It's-
Don't. Yeah.
I know how to hold the turtle. Thank you.
It's
Box
trying
is
to bite you.
immediately flying
Easy,
over.
easy.
Can I hold them, please?
Bite, 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 bite.
I think we're a little bit upset right now, Box. But when he or it or they are
Bite!
feeling a little better, I'm already dead. You're not doing anything. When they're feeling a little bit better, then you can come say hi. How's that?
But I'm really good with turtles. Please, I promise I can calm them down.
How about this? Can you sit on my shoulder and keep an eye on him for me?
Okay.
Seeker, do you remember last time, why the turtle remained a turtle?
I do,
Okay, why?
because we removed the shadow from it.
Okay, so there's a problem.
Uh-huh.
What's the problem?
The problem is, this is only going to last an hour at most. Nobody startle Seeker, for one thing. That thing is going to go back to being
Oh, dear.
big ass snake.
So we have a.
Wait, guys, shh, don't say it so loud. Box is right there.
We can't remove a shadow from it. We don't. Yes?
I could like if we have an hour as long as Sneaker doesn't sneeze, right?
And
I could fly it out over the water and just kind of plunk.
it would turn back into a giant snake and probably just come back. It's big enough, it would survive fine, I think.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Tantrum. Like, we don't know how much HP it has. We didn't really do much damage before. Seeker, may I just say, like, damn! 2 in a row!
Okay,
So, if we time this correctly, we could probably set up some. I mean, what kind of rooms does the Ellipsis have?
absolutely. No. That thing is not going in the Ellipsis.
We are not putting the giant snake near my brother.
We could.
Okay, but if we can find some kind of enclosed space,
there are no.
And we.
That's true. If we chuck it into like a fissure and it turns big, will it go squish?
Pretty gruesome.
Well, not like it won't take out all the hip HP probably, but like it could weaken it significantly.
I mean, we could bury it, but like that's
typically when spells like that, when you are reverted to a form or moved into a space where you shouldn't be able to exist due to your size or composition, typically one is shunted to an adjacent space, the closest adjacent space that has a sufficient amount of size to house the being in question. So I don't think it would kill it.
True. Also, snakes can swim, so drowning it in the ocean, even if we put the turtle in a safe, probably wouldn't work.
Alright, we could set ourselves up very nicely and strategically in this cave, all prepare some sort of attack, and then release it back to its normal form, and all get a very nice hit before it is able to well, attack us.
That's true. Who here has, like, the strongest hit? We could technically try to buff the heck out of someone.
Sasha, as you ask that, you feel a light little tap, 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 tap to your shoulder. A very familiar tap.
Turns.
Len! They wave.
Oh my gosh! Hey, where have you been, buddy?
They shrug.
Nobody
Around.
sees anything.
They point to the turtle in Coriolis' hand that is still trying to gnaw angrily at the half-dead person's arm / hand, finger.
Uh-huh.
It's like an arm to them. They're tiny.
She nods.
They sign ritual.
Ritual?
Like,
She looks
nod.
nervous. What kind of ritual?
They pause for a moment, trying to think of the signs, and then they sign similar to shadow.
Wait, are you saying I can do a ritual to take a shadow and then it'll stay a turtle?
Nod.
She pinches the bridge of her nose. Hey guys!
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I think I can. I think I can get it to stay a turtle.
Alright.
Okay, that's good. I did not want to have to break the news to Box.
Yeah, I really didn't want to have to tell Box that their new pet turtle was going to try to kill them. Again.
Can you do the ritual in like 58 minutes?
We'll find out. Looks at Lynn like.
They give you a thumbs up. You got this.
No. I need more than a thumbs up, Lynn. What am I doing?
I mean, you did a ritual with Peat, so...
I did do that. That was kind of to loosen the silence, but stealing a shadow? Did I do that last time? I think that just happened naturally, right?
I mean, theoretically, if you could loosen silence, can't you just take it?
She thinks about the ramifications, if that's true.
Len taps on your shoulder again and then points at a depression in the snow where the silent snake had been coiled. It very obviously coiled, and points to the snow.
She walks over to it.
Roll the investigation, please.
Oh dear. Oh, please roll good. Oh, okay. And then that's plus. I rolled an 18 base, and then investigation is plus. Where did you go? +1, so that's a 19.
Okay, with a 19, you notice that the snow around here is glimmering very brightly. Similar to how the snow was when it was falling, and you get a very strong sense of silence. You can probably use that as a foundation for the ritual.
Okay, straight up, Lynn. If I steal a shadow, what happens to the shadow? Am I gonna have to keep the shadow?
They shake their head and point to themselves and then up.
So you're
kind of
gonna.
signifying it goes to the domain. You're fine.
It goes to the okay, all right. How long is this gonna take?
There's a dot over their head, and then they just do a thumbs up again.
All right, vague as always. Love you, bud. Okay.
They
Hey,
give you a little heart, like they love you too. They're trying their best. They're sorry.
No, I know you are. We gotta talk later. You've been gone.
They nod sheepishly.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But you didn't say where you were. Okay, we're wasting time. Hi, Box. Can you bring your turtle over here? We're gonna do a nice ritual on it so that it stays a turtle.
Do you want to move out of the...
Box is taking the turtle.
Actually, the snow is covered in the silence from the snake. I don't. Lynn is. You can't. Wow, Pete has no context for this. Shoulder god?
Yeah, I am guessing it has to happen there.
Yeah.
Alright.
There is a nod from Len that
Okay.
Professor cannot see.
Looks
No.
at
You're
Lind.
my new friend now. We're gonna have soft tacos later.
Literally
So much.
just looks at Lind. Do I need like symbols or runes or anything or
They pause for a moment. Their brow furrows a tiny bit, like, huh, I never thought about that before. And then they kind of um think, and like little symbols kind of start appearing above their head as they think about it. Uh yeah, those are the symbols that you're supposed to draw in the snow
thank you.
around the turtle.
Wonderful. Hey, either Box or Amber, I have a big favor. I need a big stick.
Let me
Peat hands over her
go
stuff.
ahead and roll hammer space. You get a big stick. It's a rusty pipe.
This is probably great for doing some murders. All right.
I know. There's bloodstains on it.
I was
Ominous.
hoping that was rust, but you know what? We're gonna go with it. She starts drawing out the runes in the circle.
Probably best to keep your staff away from that stuff.
Yeah, I'm worried it might. Stuff is I don't know if you can notice the different texture of it, but I
It's
probably
very
got
shiny.
I probably got a little bit of a immunity, not immunity. What's the word? Tolerance? Resistance. All right.
I just realized a thing.
Oh dear.
That was it a crowbar you said, Tala?
Pipe.
Metal pipe.
Pipe. Okay, when you get that back, if Sasha gives that back, note that it's a pipe of forgetfulness. On a successful hit, someone is going to forget the last like 5 minutes of an encounter.
Well, you know the trope where you fucking get hit over the head and amnesia? Amber has that now.
That's not good. That's hilarious. But oh no, crimes will be committed, and Secret's gonna
Emergency
have that
measures.
at least once.
I just realized that was going to be the natural consequence of this darn pipe being drawn in the forgetful snow.
Oof.
A pipe of forgetfulness. Oh no.
Like it's like probably a 1d4 weapon plus that effect, but still.
I think Sasha looks at the pipe before she hands it back and just says, "Don't hit anybody you care about with this until I can talk to you about it."
Can I roll Arcana to see if Amber recognizes what's going on with the pipe now?
Go ahead. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna need to draw this pipe. I have a really cool mental image on it.
What was your modifier again, girl?
Which, I mean, I can do, considering the fact that we're out of combat, because we're turning the turtle normal.
Dirty 20.
Okay, with a dirty 20, you notice how the ice and crystals kind of glimmer on the edge of the pipe that was used to draw on it, kind of like if you like stuck it into glitter almost with glue. So it's
Oh,
kind of
no.
obviously stuck on there.
So not only is it a metal pipe, it looks like one that a kid has made to hurt you specifically.
It's like, well, I'm saying that, but like it's actually more like the ice is kind of like there's like some ice that's been frozen on it.
That's amazing, but also, oh no.
So like there's like a permanent like ice
Frosted
effect.
effect, yeah.
Yeah, like there's this frosted kind of icy effect going on. I'm gonna have to draw this pipe, you guys. Like, it's a really pretty mental picture in my head.
Nice.
It's very shiny. Like,
Mixed with the blood and the rest.
yeah.
This dingy, rusty old pipe that Amber's probably used to beat someone up with before.
It was the
Yep.
raccoons, let's be honest.
It was.
Yeah. Congrats. You now have a pipe of forgetfulness.
Okay.
There's some evil laughter in Amber's direction.
Is there like a weight we can tie to the turtle so it doesn't try to leave the circle?
I
Len,
can stay with it.
I don't
Oh,
think that you should be
no.
in the circle.
Aw.
Len frantically shaking their head like, no, no, do not let the small box child in. For several reasons, considering who's the cleric, who's the patron of this small box.
Sasha unaware of this. Anyway.
Len, very aware of this, going, no, 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 9, 9, 9, 9. X, 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 press X, no.
Sasha just is gonna look at Amber again. Hey, so do you have anything really heavy and some string or rope? Or even just a cage, honestly? Do you have a cage? I do not put it past you to have a cage.
Let me go
Have a
ahead and roll.
raccoon trap in your hammer space.
She does in fact pull out a little cage that also has a bit of blood.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Takes it.
Hey, I don't judge you for your hobbies.
No, you don't, and I appreciate that about you. Opens the door. Box, could you gently put your friend in here for me?
All right. And they will go ahead and do that, as well as leaving a couple pieces of lettuce.
Currently, it is ignoring the lettuce and trying to angrily bite bite the bars of its prison.
Oh, buddy, you don't realize what's coming to you. Okay, puts it in the circle. She's like, I think this is going to take a minute, so I'm just gonna sit down here, I guess. Places her hands on the circle.
Will this interfere with water walk? Should people try to get to a surface that isn't covered with snow?
Looks at Lynn.
Is water walk concentration?
Mm-hmm.
Water walk is not concentration.
Oh, it's not?
It is not. That's why I'm able to do water walk as well as intellect fortress. Crazy, right? Like, I found that out and I was like, really?
Wild.
So, since it does not take concentration, Len just gives you a thumbs up, like, you're good, don't worry.
Awesome. Though I am probably going to have to drop the concentration on Seeker, so keep an eye on him.
Mm-hmm.
Seeker is currently just kind of leaned against Coriolis,
If
watching this entire thing.
Coriolis is leaning back.
Is this just how we're gonna defeat silence is with turtles? Because, like, I'm down for it, but closes her eyes is gonna start the ritual.
Yeah, we should keep doing this.
Probably not gonna work every time.
Well, it's worth a try.
It doesn't need to work every time, it just needs to work enough times for us to get 4 turtles. So then we can get a free rat.
You say of getting a free rat, but you consider squeakers.
That's
We can get
Sammy's
another
father.
rat.
Turns squeakers into Splinter. Here, have 4 other sons since your current one is split into who knows how many pieces.
I mean, I look at squeakers. This character is an underutilized dad figure. Okay, does
Anyway.
anything While Sasha is doing this ritual, does anybody else want to do anything while we're waiting for this to take?
May I add a little bit of flavor to what it might look like?
Yes, you may, but before that, I do want to just ask if anybody else wants to do any RB.
Can Amber like take out a jar and like collect some of this weird snow?
Yes, you may.
Hooray! She has a jar of the stuff now.
Professor does not stop her because he's distracted by being nauseous. He doesn't look so hot.
Uh-oh.
P is going to notice that and be like, hey, do you need something? You look bad.
I'm fine. It's this atmosphere, the time stuff doesn't agree with me.
Ah. After I get my notes, maybe I can do something to help with that?
Maybe. I mostly just need to leave this place.
Okay.
I'll be fine. It's just like having one of your senses overwhelmed to the point of, yeah.
Overstimulation, but specifically the stimulation is your sense of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got some mint water. I think sometimes that helps with it.
Please don't confuse it with the other water.
Thanks, but no thanks.
Okay. Is that safe for Amber to be doing that?
What is she
Don't
doing?
be a narc!
I don't know. You make a judgment call.
She's already putting away the jar.
I don't feel like I have jurisdiction over this child.
No one does.
Amber.
So, ha!
In the background, I think Coriolis and Seeker are just leaning on each other.
Yeah. Seeker is more focused on not losing concentration on the very important spell right now.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't. Sasha's so close to this thing.
I will just note out of character. Professor's description of what he's experiencing is not entirely accurate. He's just saying something simple because it's better than explaining the whole thing.
Yeah.
Fair.
Very fair.
I imagine that the runes are kind of glowing and the snow kind of lifts a little bit.
100% yes.
And Sasha's just like having to close her eyes and kind of concentrate and keep quiet because silence ritual.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Since Seeker is concentrating, and you are also concentrating on this ritual, I'm going to say as DM, it is a success. Congratulations, you guys have a second permanent turtle.
Yay! I am
And-
so sorry for turning every single combat encounter
No,
into a
do
turtle.
not apologize. I think this is hilarious. It's one of the reasons why I was like, I'm going to make a choosing roll, and I'm going to go with whatever one works, but I was secretly hoping for the one we got. So you're good. Like, this is funny as heck. And, kind of what signifies the release of the silence is the like all of the contaminated snow kind of rises up at the end, and goes poof, and just kind of flumps back on the ground and then starts to slowly melt. There is some very cold water trickling down from the little skylight that Peat made.
Does
Sasha's
Peat,
just. Sorry, you go.
does Pete feel any different?
Depends on how much memories you want her to get back.
I will trust you, the DM.
Okay. I'm going to say that this, what you get back from this is, you get a memory of a very pissed off chicken.
POC.
What the fuck?
Hmm?
Hey, chicken, I don't think you can use that as your nickname. You might want to choose a different first word, like maybe ticked. That might be better than.
No, okay. When I first came out with THC, it was at my old job at the bakery, like, tossing dough into bread loaves. And I literally had the process of, like, what if it was a chicken, but it was just really pissed off? Well, POC is already, like, a thing. I guess ticked off chicken works.
I love that.
Yeah, Pete's just gonna stand for a moment. She's not really paying attention to anything outside of herself.
Okay, so picks up the cage with the turtle in it. It's a turtle now. Can I just do? I have
Can
things.
I
to think
hold
about.
them?
Absolutely. Here you go. Hands it over. Mira.
Yay!
What were you saying, Sasha?
I have some questions about the fact I could do a ritual to steal a shadow to make something stay in a polymorph.
Len kind of pokes their head into your vision and kind of wiggles their hand. You get the impression that it's a very specific circumstance that this works.
Yeah, I know, Lynn. It's probably just for silence monsters and whatnot, but still, it's a little sussy.
I mean, it's your
They shrug.
domain.
I've only been at it for a few years. Cut me a break.
I mean, are you like
Len
the
also
only-
kind of points at themselves like, hey, I'm helping here.
I'm aware you're helping. Sorry, what, Professor?
Aren't you like the only cleric?
As far as I'm aware.
Oh, then more power to you. Literally.
Unfortunately. Yep.
Can we
Looks
go?
at Lynn. Am I the only one? Where have you been?
They look to the side.
Squints.
They look to the side again.
We have talking to do later. Hands the cage over to Box.
Yay! Alright, after that, I think you deserve some more lettuce, right? Yeah, you do.
I love Box so much.
Oh, right. We wanted to look for notes or something, didn't we?
Professor, do you need to go rest?
Yeah, if you're not doing...
I mean, rest isn't going to improve it.
Okay. Would you like to see if I could cast something to help?
I mean, you can try, but it's really just the way that the time in this place interacts with what I am. I don't know
Your
what...
natures conflict.
Does being in the ellipsis help?
Oh yeah, the ellipsis shields it.
Then go back to the ellipsis. We'll be fine.
Well, I'm gonna be completely honest, he's one of the smartest people here.
I'm not even gonna take offense to that.
I don't know if I should leave the rest of them unsupervised.
I I don't want to belittle us, but he's the most adult here.
I'm fine.
I can't make you do anything, but you look like shit.
Yeah.
If you're feeling unwell, you should rest. I can go back with you.
Well, let me see if I can do something. You guys keep talking. I'm gonna think.
All right. Well, can we at least walk out of this cave and start looking for, I don't know,
Absolutely.
signs of civilization? He's
Yeah,
going
I'm
to
ready
do
to get
that.
out of here. Also, some of the water's starting to drip on us.
Yeah. Sasha is like, "Hey Amber, can I have a favor?"
It depends. What is it?
So I had to keep my hand in the snow for a really long time. Can I just put my hand near your head?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much. It's so cold. Just holds her hand really close, just like, ah.
Only because you are a friend, I will accept this indignity.
I don't think it's indignant. I think it's a show of trust because, yeah,
Uh-huh.
you're just such a warm and friendly person to be around.
Uh-huh.
Smiles.
All right, let's
Mhm.
get moving.
Thank you. It's so cold. I had to leave my hand in the snow for like an hour. Okay. Pete, do you have any memories back? Hopefully.
Maybe.
All right.
Is this... You don't think this is a permanent thing like what happened to me, right?
Well, if anything, it's probably more like what happened to Seeker.
Oh, I hope so.
Right.
Yours was related to agreement you made with Len.
That's right.
Well, maybe. I guess maybe they'll come back slowly.
It
The
did
only
take a while for Seeker, the whole sunshine thing.
the only real memory I have right now is a chicken I had as a child.
Oh.
Like a pet chicken. It wasn't for eat. Well, it wasn't supposed to be for eat. It's a whole. The chicken was like a special.
I know. I know.
Looks at you.
How do I put this? You know how this place is really weird, and there's a bunch of fey bullshit and some sort of celestial something happened here. There's this
Right.
dead god or whatever. Well, okay. You saved the chicken from your uncle, and you let it go in the forest. Eventually, being a mortal creature, it died. Then the dead god resurrected it, not in a necromancy sort of way, but more of a granting new life sort of way. And in the process, I don't know, maybe because of the Zanquil, it kind of became part toon, and is awakened now. It's sentient. They actually have been looking for you for a very long time.
Okay, back up several steps.
Yes.
My childhood emotional support animal.
Mm-hmm.
My uncle tried to. Oh, that. Sorry? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It died. I think it struck a deal with a deceased god.
I don't know, I think. Oh, something about, oh gosh, I remember, no, they did tell me, it was,
Okay.
I love this.
they wanted to, it was something like, they wanted to be, well, they wanted you to be happy. They wanted to be the family that you didn't have.
Oh. And now they're a person.
They are. They're having a bit of a crisis over it because they're still, very much look like a chicken. And they're not like they don't have a true name, or they don't think they do, and that's so they don't think that they're like a person, but I try to convince them. I don't know where they're at right now, but it was a thing.
Sorry, you've met them several times? It wasn't just like, chicken.
Oh yeah, no, actually we're close friends and we've saved each other's lives.
I love how he turns that into a question.
He digs into his pocket, and he takes out, two things. He takes out, a long black, tunish feather tipped with gold, and a, compass pocket watch. This pocket watch was an animus gift from them, and, this is the result of when, we fused for a bit. It was strange.
My pet chicken is now a person who gives animus gifts.
Yes.
Hang on, what was the second thing?
What was the what? Yes. They apparently have the ability to, fuse, probably from the tune bit. I hear that's a tune thing. At least
It's
some.
very rare.
Leans over to Amber. Is that a tune thing?
I was going to say, not a tune thing as in every tune could do it, but a tune thing in that only tunes can do it. Some of them. Anyway, yes, we fused for, a few hours. We were kind of a, weird, chimera version, like if somebody described an Aarakocra to you and then you tried to draw it, but you did it completely wrong. And, this was one of our feathers. His feathers are, it, the fusion's feathers.
How did they do that with a real cut?
It's complicated. Don't think too much about it.
I'm gonna think too much about it.
Apparently you,
Well, confusion's a mess and a half.
Oh boy.
apparently if the tune initiates, he shrugs.
Peat is going to take out the mint tea that she offered you when you were feeling nauseous and take a nice long sip of it.
I don't know
Okay.
if it's a professor, but taps you and gives you resistance just in case you have a bad bout.
Thanks.
Maybe that was too much.
It's been at least 50 years, and they're still around?
I think that they determined that, at last count, that's another difficult one. Something weird. I don't think they really. It seemed like they were in stasis for most of that time and then sort of actually popped up and remembers being a person for the past, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. But the rest of that time, they were just sort of in the forest. Like, I don't know, there was probably a time skip or something. So they estimate that their age is, I don't know, 60 something because of that, but they also wasn't sure because they only remembered so much.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna compartmentalize this because I think if I don't, I'm gonna start screaming and not stop. Thank
Okay.
you for telling me.
If you need to do that later, I can cast silence and you can just go for it.
Yeah, no, I think I have a system for screaming and breaking shit. Okay. Okay. I think that's good news. Well, maybe not for them. Oh god. 60 years of stasis?
Well, maybe. But, I can say that at present, they lead a pretty fulfilling life.
Okay.
So don't feel too bad about that part. I don't think they would want you to. It's not like it was anyone's fault, except for maybe the dead god, but if they hadn't done what they did, I wouldn't have. Ah, right. Um, they've sort of named themselves, calling themselves the ticked off chicken, TOC for short.
I called them that. There were 5 chickens, and each of them was the something chicken, because you don't give farm animals names in the bog, because if you give them names, then they will turn them into cockatrices or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they only liked me. Took a chunk out of your mom's wrist. Looks at Seeker. They did that. They
did.
they bit her. Oh
They did.
gosh. I wonder if they feel. Wow. Okay.
Oh, he knows the chicken too. Points
I
at
do.
Seeker.
You.
He kind of flicks the one little ear with the earrings on it. The 2 feathered earrings, one of them red and one of them black.
I know Lorem would hang out with a chicken on occasion.
How many people looks at Amber? Do you know the chicken?
I know of the chicken.
Thank the gods.
I think Coriolis has met the chicken.
I technically I accidentally kicked them.
That was you were running and they were there. It's complicated.
For shame.
They're very ball shaped.
For shame.
They were fine.
You kicked a small animal, Corey.
Shame. Shame.
They buried their head in their hands.
Sasha does the same.
Maybe this wasn't a good time for this, but, we should investigate. I don't want to be here any longer than we have to.
Yeah, let's go.
How do we want to do this, author?
I don't think there's anything connected to your plot that would be at Pete's camp.
Mhm.
yeah, I'll say that it's in pronounced disrepair, both from the person living here not being able to take care of it, and also from, 3 feet of snow being dumped on it. Inside are a lot of very bedraggled, probably unreadable books, some very dead plants, and a lockbox that Pete immediately grabs and goes, "Okay, let's go."
All right.
Do you know how long you stayed here?
She kind of pauses. I think years.
Have you not been able to leave? Or did you not want to?
I kind of looks down at the lockbox. I think I was here for a purpose. I think I was trying to. It's probably not a good idea to speculate,
Okay.
but I think I was trying to do something, trying to study something.
Do we need anything else from here? Are you sure?
TSC would be upset if I didn't look around. So he is going to look around. Does he not find anything, or should I roll and see if there's anything?
Go ahead and roll an investigation or perception check.
Okay.
Ooh, can I also roll an investigation?
Yes.
Sasha will give Seeker guidance because the professor's probably gonna do better without it.
He's good.
Just pat you on the back, Seeker.
That's a 22 for Professor.
Dang, all right.
Also 22 for me.
All right. You two are on the same scent. You are basically bumping into each other as you discover the outline of a expansive garden that seems to be organized in an eerily familiar way if anyone's been to TOC's garden. There are, they'd probably be broken by now, but there are very strong temporal wards that are grown into trees that seem to be keeping this area safe. You also find diagnostic instruments, Professor, that you can kind of divine their use. They're for tracking temporal anomalies, they're for, early warning signs of events.
He's very interested in that.
Yeah, it's this was one part, hovel in the woods, but this was also a place where a scientist, who had years and years and years of time to herself, was collecting as much data as possible.
Yeah, like a scientific outpost.
Yeah. If you want to collect any of the things that are like kind of strewn about, there's probably stuff that you could do with them if you so desired.
Yeah. He would.
Feel free to.
Hey, author, are there any signs of a certain bird keeping left?
Inside the hovel, there are frozen dove feathers. There's little bits of accoutrement. There's a frozen and ruined tub of familiar bird seed. There's signs that whoever was here kept a bird. And then there those are scattered probably after the bird went away. And the person who was living here probably did a lot worse than they had while the bird was here. Like the garden is of course ruined by the snow, but it was also choked with weeds. You find dirty dishes where dirty dishes should not have been, et cetera, et cetera. I'm trying to think of Seeker. I think you find tools that you recognize from the farm that Peat grew up in. Some of them are like new, others are rusted, but that's neither here nor there. But a lot of them have the maker's mark of Pete's uncle or Pete's mom. And I think both of you, with a 22, notice the very supernaturally light footsteps that come from the south, pace through the wreckage, and then continue east. Someone has been here before you guys, and they were making an effort to conceal their footsteps.
What size shoe is it?
Oh no.
Seems to be a larger, like, man's work boot.
I knew it.
Seeker, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
If you're thinking this is bullshit, I agree.
Well, I guess let's leave before he comes back.
We probably should.
All right.
I'd love to know where he's going, but
I know.
I don't think it's... What's east of here? What is east of here?
What was the question?
You said
Pete
the
looks
tracks
up.
were headed east, right?
No, that was Pete asking.
Oh. Is there anything east of here?
Woods, a couple farms, the shoreline. I mean, I guess the lighthouse technically.
Lighthouse.
But it's kind of, it's a little bit north of here, too.
Interesting. I think your uncle was here.
Oh no.
But we're going to leave.
Okay.
All right. Professor's got his things.
I think... Can Seeker examine those tools again? The ones with
Sure.
the maker's marks? Is there anything particular about them? Do you want me to, like, roll an arcana, an investigation, anything?
Sure. I mean, you've seen TOC's pitchfork. You know that this is the same maker's mark as this. They're all very well made. This is you know because you met him that this is a guy who takes a lot of pride in his work. Yeah, go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
I look at Mira. Investigation?
I would say investigation, yeah.
Okay, do I still have that guidance?
It lasts I think you can only use it once within a 1-minute duration, but Sasha can just tap you again.
Okay.
Boops you.
25.
Oh boy, with a 25. Blacksmithing isn't necessarily your scene, but you've been to the workshop where this tool was made. And as you are holding it, the narrative of it almost comes back. The way that he had it organized, the sights and sounds and the taste of the air as he worked, because again, you were there for some of it. Is there a particular tool that he would pick up?
Examples of tools he could pick up.
A trowel,
Rake,
a hand fork,
hoe.
rake, backhoe, yeah. The normal gardening, roster. The pitchfork is noticeably not there.
Shovel.
We'll do the shovel.
All right, the shovel. The more you look at the shovel, this is kind of a weird shovel. Like it's obviously perfectly functional as a shovel. It's the pointed sort with two divots where your feet can rest on the backside of it as you dig into the earth, but on the handle you notice the maker's mark, and then in the seam where the metal is clasped into place to the wood, you can almost see symbols that are carved into it, or it might be just worm rot. The blade of the shovel itself, one side is as you'd think of a shovel. It's a little bit dull, kind of rough hewn, but the other point is sharper. Not razor sharp, but it seems like you could flip the shovel back and forth and get a different effect depending on the angle. What seemed at first to be a very simple tool has layers and almost an obsessive amount of functionality to it. You'd probably have to pry the handle out of the clasp in order to see the symbols, which I think you would need tools for.
I think Seeker's gonna take the shovel with him.
Interesting. You have Magister's shovel. Feel free to put that in your inventory.
I will.
Professor will point out the dove feathers to the others. I think Sammy was here briefly briefly. Who knows with this place? For a time, while in dove form, before we found him at the jail.
Oh.
That makes sense. It would explain why he knew me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll check her in.
I do like birds. If I found an injured one, I'd heal it.
Knowing Sammy probably flew into something.
Well, if there isn't anything else you need from here, we know where it is. I'm not keen on coming back, but it's something we can do.
Yeah, she kind of toes at a piece of laundry that was blown off the line and then frozen into the ground. Yeah, I have. I'll look into my notes when we're back on your ship. I think I'd like to leave as well.
Okay.
That is a good idea.
Alright. They're gonna make their way back.
By the way, Sneaker is stashing the shovel in his bag of holding, so he's not just carrying it.
Mira?
I am thinking.
Okay.
I don't think I'm just gonna say, since the snow's melting, you're able to see a lot of the pitfalls that would have befallen you guys if the snow had been there.
Also,
So-
Sasha's gonna cast Water Walk again so they don't get too muddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so
The-
you guys managed to make it back to the Ellipsis pretty unscathed, all things considered.
Nice.
You were saying, author?
Yeah. Do you want some descriptive details of the bog coming back to life, or is it?
Sure, go for it.
Yes.
I think as the snow melts, like this place still freaking sucks, but it's beautiful too. Out of the underbrush emerges these tiny, upright, moving lizards that kind of yawn and shake themselves and fluff the feathers that decorate their ruff and go skittering back up the trees like squirrels. Now that the snow is out of the way, you can see that the worst of the temporal anomalies are often ringed with colorful ribbons so that you don't just walk into them. And as the last of the silence recedes, I think that there's a feeling of something calmer and older doing its best to seep back in to the empty space. A different, older steward doing its best to take care of what's left. I pass the mic over to Mira.
All right. Sound has definitely returned since you guys defeated the silence by turning it into a turtle. I applaud. And you guys make it to the Ellipsis unscathed, like I mentioned before, and the bog is awakening all around the Ellipsis, but as you guys pile in, that kind of temporal messiness kind of cuts off once you guys are all inside, and the door is firmly shut. And the Ellipsis's freaking out symbols and everything stop, and we're back to life. As she starts to take you somewhere else.
Oh, she's opinionated.
Well, whatever you say, girl.
There's probably a happy thrum of, "Oh, you're back. Good job." Like,
Man,
I
I'm
knew you
glad you're
could
here
handle
before I
this.
left.
Basically. And that's probably where we're going to leave this session for tonight.
I'm tired. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's getting late for y'all, and especially considering the fact that we did not have a lengthy combat encounter, this is a very good spot to stop.
Yes.
Thank you all for playing. I have had so much fun. Thank you guys.
This
I
was
also
Thank you, Mira.
awesome.
yeah.
Thank you, Mira, and also author, because
Thank you,
this
guys.
stuff.
I wave. I did nothing.
You provided the awesome setting. Shush.
Baps you.
Oh,
Anyway, good night.
Good night, our wonderful listeners. I hope you have all a very wonderful good night. Good night. Bye.
Good night.